about. I did say we should have bet the Giants, and we didn't. What do you just ask me what you want to ask me, and let's just be done with this.
Okay,
I'm not
first,
gonna be.
I just want to preface this. People wanted me to buy you a Drew Lock jersey. Some of them, like your pain and your misery. Others were legitimately curious. Is he doing okay? Because they picture you kind of like a volcano, and that there was going to be some eruption taking place in your living room. So I genuinely don't know the answer to this because all you said back to me was, I can't put it into words. Mike, you got to at least attempt to put into words how you were feeling during that Giants game.
I can tell you the following words left my mouth talking to my father when describing John Mara, the owner of the team, as a cowardly vest-wearing bitch motherfucker. That would probably do it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this team, Jim. And I hate John Mara because the reality is there was no reason to start Drew Lock. They could have started Tim Boyle. And Lion fans know that gives you no chance to win. But this dim silver spoon prick doesn't do anything. He doesn't have a spine. I'm not going to sleep well if Saquon ends up in Philly. Then fucking speak up, you jellyfish. You fucking bitch. And it's the same thing yesterday. There's no scenario within the walls of 1925 Giants Drive that you fucking allow this team to go out and play anyone. You fucking mandate it. And if Dayball doesn't like it, he can take his bald prick ass right out the fucking door, just like he's going to get fired in a week. But instead, you know what they did, Jim? Now Drew Lock did the ultimate hit it and quit it. Drew Lock walked in, fucked your wife, flipped you off, lit your house on fire, and he's heading to free agency. All while leaving you with the baby. 10 years of pain. It's a fucking joke, dude. They did the same fucking thing last year. All they had to do was lose, and Jaden Daniels or Drake May was ours. What did they do the last couple weeks of the season? Oh, I forgot. We had Ray Liotta from Goodfellas at quarterback, and you fucked yourself out of Jaden Daniels. I had to watch Jaden Daniels last night. All over the field, mercurial. I go, yeah, wouldn't need him in a Giants uniform. Jim, it's so bad my own father, Big G, has rooted against him now. He's gone to the dark side. He was furious. The Giants hadn't scored more than 20 points since October 6th. Fuck you. Die in a fire. I wish that $1.6 billion fucking dump of a stadium they built would have collapsed upon them. Bain, 50-yard line, middle of the field, John Mara, rip his fucking head off and punt it into the swamp with half his body. I hate them. I hate my own team. Now they're picking fourth. They may as well pick their ass. Joe Shane should show up to the draft and pick his ass because that's where they are. They can't get a quarterback, and now I'm going to have to listen to the bought and paid for fucks in the media talk about the Giants trading up in the draft. What do you mean? Giving away a first and a second because you won a stupid game? You stupid fucks? That's what they're going to have to do, Jim. Just like last year when I had to watch Hard Knocks. Oh, gee, would you take 3 first-round picks? But no, New England's not going to do it. They looked at you and went, oh, fuck yourself. We need a quarterback. We're not giving you anything. Keep all your stupid picks. It's a disaster. They had the number 1 fucking pick. All you had to do was lose. Full stop. Lose. You can't play an NFL quarterback. You can't play a backup. You have to go out and find a meth head and put them at quarterback. That, not that I'm saying Tim Boyle does meth, that is Tim Boyle. That is a man that no matter what he does cannot win an NFL football game. That is what a real owner would have demanded. And if you don't like it, Joe Shane, and you don't like it, Brian Dayball, ready? Here's a nice cup of shut the fuck up. Get out of my building. Get out.
The time to rally at home and win one for the fans was 2 months ago. At this point, your fate is sealed. You're the worst team in the sport or one of. The win does you no good and actually does you a ton of harm because, Mike, you're right. You've ID'd it. There's 2 quarterbacks at the top of this draft, Shedeur and Cam Ward, and then there's Travis Hunter. So maybe it's a big 3 of impact players, and the Giants are currently 4th.
Yep, just like last year when there was a deep. Here's the other thing that kills me. Joe Shane looked at a quarterback room of Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, and Tommy DeVito and thumbed his fucking nose at the deepest quarterback class in maybe a decade. The Giants didn't even do due diligence on Penix. Now, I've been told that. Now, whether that's true or not, look, the team will always deny it. They'll say they vet every prospect. But the fact is, I watched Michael Penix go out last night and throw. He had 3 laser beams that were dropped. which would have only enhanced his final numbers. And the fact that he didn't have some huge stat line, hey, how about his defense not getting off the field? But when the chips were down and I needed a 1 percentile throw, or excuse me, a 99th percentile throw, Michael Penix delivered it with the touchdown to Kyle Pitts. You don't fake that shit. That was a laser beam. They didn't even vet him.
And I feel like we've even glossed over another level of this. The Colts needed that game.
Yeah, I'd fire everybody.
You know what I mean? Like, the Colts needed that game.
What's that defensive game plan? You want to help me? I've seen Stevie Wonder take better angles to his refrigerator. You gotta be fucking kidding me. But it all resides on the Giants. And you know what? This whole Malik Neighbors thing, if I have to hear another dim-witted fuckface from New Jersey tell me about how Malik is, he's a leader, then you know what, Malik? Enjoy having the fucking Carvel ice cream man throwing the ball to you the next 3 years, asshole. I was actively rooting for him to fucking blow a tire running down the sidelines. I was hoping for like LSU Ole Miss 1965, Billy Cannon, somebody fucking tripping his ass. Or worse, I was hoping one of the mystery drones crashed into his knee. Anything.
Now, come on. I'm not going to fault the guy for playing hard when he's got the helmet on and he's out there. He should be trying to shine.
Him.
No, come on. It's you were right earlier. You have to disarm the roster, right? You have to make it harder for them to win that game.
Then they should have put eye drops in his Gatorade. Bradley Cooper, wedding crashers. Jim, I understand. You tell any coach to lose a game, they'll slap you in the face. You tell any player, they'll slap you in the face. If you're a real owner, which John Mara is not, all he is another one of these lucky sperm club guys. You're lucky you emanated from the right dick. That's it. The best thing about you is your last fucking name. That's it. Nothing about you has done a goddamn thing right with this organization. You've given us Bob McAdoo. You've given us Joe Judge. You've given us Dave Gettleman. You've given us this shit show. You mealy-mouthed fuck. Just stand up. You are the Tiffany. You are the Rolex of NFL franchises. Act like it. But oh wait, I forgot. Your own father that was a goddamn failure. This is the 1970s all over again when Pete Rozelle had to take you by your gigantic ears and go, listen, you're screwing up my biggest goddamn market, asshole. Hire George Young. He'll fix this. And that, only that, ushered the Giants out of the same darkness they're in now. This guy has no clue what he's doing. It's all family in the front office. All of these people. Get them all out. Enema. Call Aaron Rodgers. He plays in the same building, and take that olive oil thing and shove it up your ass and clear it out. All of it. It should be burnt to the fucking ground. They can't even lose right, Jim. And we're in this never-ending treadmill of awful.
And, you know, I do the podcast with you. You're a fan. I feel for your dad. You mentioned going to the dark side. Like, he is a pure fan. He's someone who just wants good things. He just wants his team to be good. And the life that just...
Do you realize my dad was scouting? My dad was scouting on Saturday.
Oh, Cam Ward.
I'm excited to watch Cam Ward and the Sanders kid, as he calls him. He goes, I don't know which one I want more. Well, guess what, Dad? The John Mara, he just dropped his beanbag on your head.
How about neither?
Stupid prick.
Who's the third quarterback in this draft? Who are you guys going to end up with here?
Fuck you, your mother. I don't know.
I did not, for the record, did not buy you a Drew Lock jersey, as someone suggested.
Yeah, but I know you priced it out. Don't tell me for a second you didn't have a fucking erection and go right over to NFL Shop and
where's his statue going to be? Hardy Har, Mike. Where are you going to put it? No, I could feel, even without being around you, the rage building.
Because it's the same thing back-to-back years. Just, please, you've been god-awful for 17 weeks. Just die.
Mike, I am staring at CBS Sports' quarterback prospects for the upcoming draft. They have Cam Ward 1. They have Shedeur Sanders 2. Number 3,
back.
Jalen Milroe.
That's if he comes out.
Quinn Ewers.
Oh, no.
Carson Beck. Jackson Dart.
We're all set. Thank you.
Just not you get it, but for people who are like, why is Mike being so... This is why.
Yeah, this is why. And here's the other thing, Jim. Even if let's say you get the number 1 pick, and let's say in your room, you don't have a top 5 grade on these guys. And someone calls you with the mothership. I could work my way around to making a deal, much like the Lions did when they traded Stafford, or when they traded out of the number 6 pick.
Or the Bears.
Bijan, or the Bears, right? There's a way. But guess what nobody wants? The 4th pick. So Kelvin Banks, come on down. Let's take another offensive tackle in the name of fixing this dog shit offensive line, and I can stop watching Evan Neal roll around on the ground like a stupid fucking dog with a chew toy.
Kirk Cousins may be available this offseason. And with
Remember
that,
I said
let's
earlier,
move on.
Hey, when you go to sleep tonight, I hope you don't wake up, okay? You prick. See if I ever do this to you. See if I ever, in our professional or personal relationship, ever do shit like this to you.
This is what the people want. It's fun to needle you a little bit. I do feel bad for you. I do feel bad for you, Mike.
You're lucky we're in separate rooms right now.
It is a very nice, fortunate, situation we're in.
I want to. Oh God, it's like the scene in Yellowstone. I want to hit you with a crowbar. You don't even realize it.
You have a note about my upcoming week here, and I don't know that I want to segue into this right now, but